boys, Gaming with Melkor here, bringing you another Clash Royale video. This is going to be another episode from our Series 1 Let's Play, or should I say our Level 1 Let's Play. That's right guys, this is going to be another episode in our Level 1 only Let's Play series. So as you can recall guys, our last episode ended with our very first defeat, which was a 3-0 victory. It was quite embarrassing, but it's one of those things. Unfortunately, it does happen. So before we go any further, guys, we're going to open this silver chest and hope that we get the Valkyrie. If not, I'm going to cry, and I'm going to cry. But that was expected. So guys, let's have another battle and see how we do. Remember guys, this just isn't going to be me playing battles as well. It's going to be doing deck spotlights, advice and tips on different cards and how the game should be played, etc. So let's wish our opponent good luck. And let's kick it off with a giant in the back. Normally I like to wait to see what our opponent does first, but seeing as though I want to push on, I'm going to go first in this instance. So the giant's down and I'm now going to drop down my musketeer. I'm then going to drop down my dragon to take out these spawning troops from that witch, and we're then going to drop down the bomber as well. Hopefully they should take out that witch and that musketeer. So as you can see guys, we took that down and we're going to do a little bit of damage to their crown tower. No, we're not, because in come those blooming archers. So we're just going to wait for our elixir to build up. We're going to drop our spear goblins in the back to take out that archer, and then we're going to drop our own giant up front. Hopefully these guys are going to push them forward. Nope, obviously poor execution on my part. We're going to use our fireball to take out that bomber. There we go. And then we're going to drop down our own goblins to support that giant. They're hopefully going to take out that mini P.E.K.K.A very quickly. There we go. And we're going to get that tower down just a little bit more, taking that tower down to 472, giving us the slight edge in this battle. Again guys, just waiting for that elixir to build up. Now as you can see, I used that fireball to take out that bomb because I only used it because even though I'm losing out on elixir trade, I was also doing some damage to the tower as well. So I'm going to drop down my musketeer as well. I'm going to drop down my bomber to take out those goblins and to do some additional damage. There we go. Again guys, we're not looking so clever here. I'm going to drop the fireball on all of these guys' heads like that. There we go. Follow that up with our goblins in the front. We're going to take out that bomber in a couple of hits from the tower, and then that musketeer. We're going to drop down our own mini P.E.K.K.A to take out our opponent's mini P.E.K.K.A and drop in some spear goblins for good measure. There we go. My god, how poor was that? So we've got that tower down to 196. We're going to drop down our baby dragon. We're going to fireball all of these troops in one go. We're going to drop down the goblins to take out them. There we go. We're going to drop down our mini P.E.K.K.A. Oh my god, we're going to lose again here at this rate. Drop down those spear goblins to support. Hopefully we're going to get that tower down here with that bomber. There we go. And now it's just a case of defending for the next 10 seconds. We're going to fireball all these troops here. Drop down those goblins for a bit of support and wish our opponent good game, well played. That was a very tough 1-0 victory against an opponent not so much different level to us, and we got a golden chest for our trouble as well. So we're going to set that going. Unfortunately we're not going to be able to have enough gems left to clear that out, but oh well. So guys, let's kick it off with our second battle of the day and see how we do. Again, we're going up against another level 2, so let's wish our opponent good luck as it's common courtesy. Again, our opponent drops down the giant, so I'm just going to drop down my spear goblins to see what he does first. And then I'm going to drop down my mini P.E.K.K.A. As he does that, I'm going to drop down my goblins on the far side to distract that knight. And then I'm going to drop my own giant down at the front so we can take this tower down this far side. Now, he has locked onto the giant, which is fantastic. Now, he is nearly going to get our tower down, or he is going to get our tower down. But at the same time, we are going to get his tower down as well. And we've got a bit of an army built up at the same time. So we're going to take out his level 4 bomber. And we're going to move on with our giants, bomber, And there we go. So we have got some damage on his tower, though we have got a bit of a disadvantage on our second tower. So we're just going to wait to build up another attack here. See what our opponent's going to do. So we're going to drop down the baby dragon. Now we're at full elixir. Don't like wasting elixir. And see where we can go from here. So I'm going to drop down the musketeer and the giant as well. That was a very poor placement on the dragon. Why I did that, don't know. So I'm going to drop down the goblins to take out that mini P.E.K.K.A. and the spear goblins. Oh, unfortunately, he did drop his own goblins down. Now, we're going to get that tower down a little bit. We're not going to get it down much, though, so it's still at 12-18. That mini P.E.K.K.A. is going to take out our spear goblins. Now, hopefully, we're going to take out that mini P.E.K.K.A. before he gets to us. Unfortunately, he does drop that prince, so very well done there. He is going to take this second tower as well, so very, very well played by our opponent as well. Now, we are going to take out this prince here, and hopefully the mini P.E.K.K.A. Not in time. Oh, dear me, a 3-1 defeat. How embarrassing there. Not good at all, guys. Well done, JYP. Well played. That prince thrown in at the last minute was an embarrassment to me there. Let's have another battle and hopefully we can make up for that last mistake. Let's cancel that. Do we have the arrows instead of the fireball? Let's use the arrows instead of the fireball for the time being. To take out any goblins that we get, etc. And there we go. Okay. So fingers crossed we'll do slightly better this time. I really want the Valkyrie in this deck. It'll give me a massive boost at this moment in time. So we've got the giant, so we're just going to wait to see what our opponent does first. Wish the opponent good luck as always, guys. And we'll take it on from there. So the opponent's not going to start first. So we're going to drop our giant down just because I don't want to actually waste any elixir at this moment in time. And our opponent drops down his giant as well. And her Valkyrie, would you believe it? So we're going to drop down our musketeer to take out that giant, and then we're going to drop down a mini P.E.K.K.A. to take out the Valkyrie as quick as possible. Hopefully we'll take it down. God, what is up with me today? Talk about playing like an absolute beginner. So hopefully we're going to take out that Valkyrie and that dragon with our own dragon very quickly. There we go. And then hopefully we can push a bit of a push onto this tower. So we're going to get this tower down now to hopefully we're going to nearly take it down. A couple more shots from the musketeer should take it just in time. Unfortunately, he did get his bomber down, but he got it down too late. So he decided to fireball our tower, which is a bit of a waste of elixir from him. So he has got his bomber down. That bomber's going to go down now. He's got his knight down as well. We're going to have our Valkyrie behind, though, to obviously take that out. We're going to help build our elixir up now, so we're going to drop down our not our musketeer, our mini P.E.K.K.A. to take out the Valkyrie. Then we're going to drop down the baby dragon. Now again, he wasted his archers, so we've got the dragon, the giant, and the mini P.E.K.K.A. going straight for that tower with the musketeer up back. I'm going to drop down my spear goblins to obviously distract any troops that maybe dropped on that musketeer's head. Luckily there wasn't any. And we're going to take that crown down for a solid 3-1 victory. Oh, that's a bit better anyway. I don't feel quite as embarrassed now. Okay, plus 29 trophies, guys, and that gets us up to 199 cups. So let's have one more battle on this account for the day and see how we do. So guys, we're going up against level 3 with Ollie Mac, and we're just going to wait now. Again, obviously we have the giant. Let's just wait to see what our opponent does. Build our elixir up to 10 and see if he wants to waste any elixir or not. Now he's dropped down the bomber, so I'm going to drop down my musketeer to deal with that. Hopefully he's only going to get one shot off at our tower. There we go. I'm going to drop our giant in front, and we're going to follow it up with our spear goblins. I could have done with my fireball at this point, but unfortunately not. So the giant is going to get a couple of hits off on that tower, or one hit off on that tower, should I say. And that's about it. So we're going to drop down our baby dragon to take out as many of these troops as possible with his splash damage. And then we're going to drop down the goblins for good measure over here. Again, guys, we're not doing very well here. I'm just not utilising... We're going to lose this tower again. I am now getting very frustrated with how I'm playing. We're losing the elixir battle here, and we're losing the battle again. So we're going to lose another tower. We're going to take out that musketeer. Again, another loss. Very poor effort on our part. Well played to our opponent. He did very well there. An absolute shambles from us, I'm afraid. I can't believe how poor I am playing at this moment in time. It's just embarrassing. One more battle, guys, to end it. I'm not ending it on a loss like that. Fingers crossed here, we say again. I'm probably going to get another loss here. So, guys, let's kick it off. So, again, another level 3 with Javier. Let's just wait to see what our opponent is going to do. So we're going to wait for our opponent to start off this time. We're going to waste that elixir and just see what he actually does. I really want to get the Valkyrie into this deck because it really does help. Okay, our opponent has decided he doesn't want to play like us, so we're going to drop down our baby dragon, not waste any more elixir, and let's see what our opponent does. Obviously, it gives him a slight advantage because he knows what he's going to counter with, but at the end of the day, it gives us a chance to obviously make a start as well. So he's going to use that musketeer to take down the baby dragon. We are going to do some damage to that though. So we are going to drop down our bomber to take out this horde, and then we're going to drop down the giant, and we're going to drop down the goblins to take out that musketeer. They're going to concentrate onto our opponent's level 3 giant. As soon as that goes down, I'm going to drop down our mini P.E.K.K.A. There we go, and we're going to push on to try and do some additional damage to this tower. Now we're going to take this tower down, hopefully, with this one fell swoop. And then that bomber and mini P.E.K.K.A. is going to take out that knight. We're hopefully going to get a few shots off with the mini P.E.K.K.A. on that tower. So every shot doing nearly 300 odd damage, which is fantastic at this point. So we've got that tower down now to 1497. And we can start our second push. I can't believe I ain't got the fireball. I really could do with a fireball. I don't know why I took it out for them bloody arrows. It's my own fault. Unfortunately, that fireball missed our musketeer. So down goes the giant. We're going to wait to see what our opponent does now. We're going to drop down those goblins. We are then going to arrow down all of these. There we go. Bump. That musketeer is going to do some damage to that knight. Not going to take it down though, unfortunately, but he's going to get her down to near enough kill it. Oh, look at that. They took each other out. Now, the opponent does drop down his mini P.E.K.K.A. So I'm going to drop down my spear goblins as a distraction before dropping down my own mini P.E.K.K.A. We're then going to drop down our giant up front as well. Now, we're going to take down our opponents. Now, I'm going to drop down our goblins. So hopefully they're going to go after the giant and for the tower. There we go. So hopefully we're going to take this tower down. We're going to use the arrows to take down that horde very quickly. Got that tower down to 250, so I'm going to drop the dragon down. We're going to drop the bomber down as well. Drop the giant down. As you can see, I'm just throwing everything at it now, guys, just because I want to get it down, really. I'm going to drop those goblins down to take out that musketeer and allow the giant to take out the tower. There we go. So a 3-0 victory, guys, to end the battle on. Not the most convincing. So again, good game. Well played to our opponent. Not the best of fights was, I'm afraid, guys, there. Unfortunately, we didn't do as well as probably what we could have done. We are nearly at our crown chest, though, so touch wood, we'll get that in the next episode. So, guys, that's it from me. If you like what you see, comment below, let me know. If you've not subscribed, guys, do me a big favour and hit that subscribe button. I hope you're enjoying this new series, and I will see you gamers next time. Take care.